The air hung heavy with the smell of oil and gasoline. It was a scent that clung to your clothes, your skin, and even your thoughts. This was a place where dreams were built and sometimes shattered, where the hum of engines and the clink of tools were the soundtrack to countless hours of labor and love. The garage was more than just a space. It was a sanctuary for those who worshipped at the altar of speed and power. A single bare bulb cast long dancing shadows across the concrete floor. The light flickered occasionally, adding an eerie, almost hypnotic quality to the scene. It was as if the shadows themselves were alive, whispering secrets of past exploits and future possibilities. The dim light created an atmosphere thick with anticipation, a sense that something extraordinary was just within reach, waiting to be discovered. There it stood, a Ducati Panigale V4, bathed in a pool of dim light, like a predator waiting to pounce. The bike's presence was almost palpable, a magnetic force that drew you in, compelling you to come closer, to touch, to feel. It was more than just a machine. It was a work of art, a testament to human ingenuity and passion. The Ducati seemed to pulse with a life of its own, its very essence a promise of untamed power and unbridled freedom, its sleek lines whispering promises of speed and adrenaline. Every curve, every angle was designed with precision, a symphony of form and function. The bike seemed to speak to you, its silent voice a siren song of high-speed chases and open roads. It was a promise of escape, of leaving the mundane behind and embracing the thrill of the unknown. The Ducati was not just a motorcycle, it was a gateway to a different world, one where the only limits were those you set for yourself. It's beautiful, a mechanical masterpiece just begging to be ridden. Every detail, from the polished chrome to the finely tuned engine, spoke of craftsmanship and care. It was a machine built for those who understood the language of speed, who could appreciate the delicate balance between power and control. The Ducati was a dream made real, a tangible manifestation of the desire to push boundaries and break free from the constraints of everyday life. But there's a problem, it's not yours. The realization hit you like a cold splash of water, a stark reminder of the boundaries that separated fantasy from reality. The bike belonged to someone else, someone who had earned the right to call it their own. The temptation to claim it, to make it yours, was almost overwhelming, a battle between desire and morality that played out in the depths of your mind. The temptation to hotwire it, to feel the rumble of that engine between your legs, claws at the back of your mind. You could almost hear the roar of the engine, feel the vibrations coursing through your body, the wind whipping past as you tore down the open road. It was a fantasy that was so close, so tantalizingly within reach, that it was almost painful to resist. The urge to give in, to seize the moment and ride away into the night, was a powerful force that threatened to consume you. Don't do it, just walk away. The words echoed in your mind, a mantra of self-control and restraint. You knew that giving in to the temptation would come with consequences, that the fleeting thrill of the ride would be overshadowed by the guilt and regret that would follow. The Ducati would remain a dream, a symbol of what could be, but it was a dream that was not meant to be yours. As you turned and walked away, the shadows seemed to close in, the garage returning to its quiet, solitary existence, the Ducati waiting for its rightful owner to return. Tampering with a vehicle's ignition is a serious offense. We're not talking about a slap on the wrist and a stern talking to. This is grand theft auto, a felony that could land you behind bars for years. Think about it. Is a joyride worth sacrificing your freedom? The judge won't care if you were just borrowing it for a taste of freedom. The law is clear. If you still decide to go through with it, be prepared to evade law enforcement, use narrow alleyways and sharp turns to lose any pursuing police cars. Disable any GPS trackers on the motorcycle to avoid being traced. Finally, hide the motorcycle in a secure location to avoid detection. Modern motorcycles, especially those Italian beauties like the Panigale, are complex pieces of engineering. Their electrical systems are a labyrinth of wires, sensors, and computers. One wrong move and you could fry the ECU, leaving you with a very expensive, very immobile sculpture. And that's the best-case scenario. You could trigger an alarm, electrocute yourself, or even start a fire. Not exactly the thrill. Putting a screwdriver to the ignition of a Panigale V4 is like trying to perform open-heart surgery with a butter knife. These bikes are equipped with sophisticated anti-theft systems, including immobilizers and alarm systems that'll make your life a living hell if you trip them. You're more likely to cause thousands of dollars worth of damage than hear that glorious V4 engine roar to life. The ignition system of a Ducati Panigale V4 is a complex network of wires and components designed to prevent unauthorized access. Tampering with these components can not only cause irreversible damage to the bike but also trigger alarms and security systems that alert the authorities. Modern motorcycles like the Ducati Panigale V4 use advanced wiring systems with multiple layers of protection. Identifying the battery, ignition, and starter wires isn't as simple as it sounds. Without a proper wiring diagram and extensive knowledge, you could easily damage critical components, leading to costly repairs or even rendering the bike inoperable. Using tools like screwdrivers, wire strippers, and cutters on a modern bike's electrical system is not only dangerous but can also result in severe injuries. These tools are designed for use by trained professionals who understand the intricacies of the bike's design. The Ducati Panigale V4, like many modern vehicles, is equipped with sophisticated security systems that include immobilizers and alarms. These systems are designed to deter theft and are incredibly difficult to bypass without specialized equipment. Planning an escape route is a tactic often used in heist movies, but in reality, it's highly risky and illegal. Surveillance cameras, traffic patterns, and police patrols make it nearly impossible to execute such a plan without getting caught. Law enforcement agencies are well equipped and trained to handle vehicle theft. Advanced technology, including GPS tracking and surveillance cameras, make it increasingly difficult for criminals to succeed in their endeavors. The thrill of riding a high-performance bike like the Ducati Panigale V4 should be enjoyed legally and responsibly. These machines are a result of years of innovation and hard work by engineers and designers. If you dream of owning one, work towards it the right way. Respect the law and the craftsmanship that goes into these incredible motorcycles. Section 5. Bypass devices. Shortcuts to a world of pain. Sure, you might have seen those how-to videos online, showing you how to bypass ignition systems with some dodgy electronics. Don't be fooled. Possessing or using such devices is illegal in itself. Plus, they rarely work as advertised, especially not on a bike as advanced as the Panigale. You're more likely to end up with a dead. Section 6. Getaway dreams and reality bites. You might be picturing yourself roaring off into the sunset, leaving a trail of dust and envy in your wake. But here's the reality. Modern bikes are equipped with GPS trackers. The police will know exactly where you are, and believe me, they will find you. And when they do, that getaway dream will turn into a very harsh reality. Section 7. The law catches up. Technology and tenacity. Don't underestimate the advanced capabilities of law enforcement. They have access to CCTV footage, license plate recognition, and even social media to track stolen vehicles effectively. Plus, they're pretty good at their jobs, especially when it comes to catching and apprehending criminals. The thrill of the ride will be short-lived compared to the years you could. Section 8. The right way to unleash the beast passion within the lines. Look, I get it. The allure of the open road, the wind rushing past you, and the sheer thrill of riding a machine that feels like an extension of your own body. It's a dream many of us share. The Ducati Panigale V4 is a masterpiece, a marvel of engineering and design. Every curve, every component meticulously crafted to deliver an unparalleled riding experience. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a work of art, a symphony of horsepower and Italian design. The roar of its engine is like music to the ears of any motorcycle enthusiast. It's a machine that commands respect and admiration. The desire to experience that raw power is understandable. We all want to feel the adrenaline, the rush of speed, the sense of freedom that comes with riding such a powerful machine. It's a feeling like no other. But there's a right way to do it. It's not just about the destination, but the journey. The process of earning that ride, of working hard, saving up, and finally being able to call that Ducati Panigale V4 your own. Save up, get your motorcycle license, and buy one. The feeling of accomplishment of knowing you earned that ride is indescribable. It's a testament to your dedication, your passion, and your love for the sport. Of knowing you earned that ride, of having gone through the process, the training, the tests, and finally holding that license in your hand. It's a moment of pride, a milestone in your journey as a rider. Will be far more satisfying than any fleeting thrill of stealing it. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about the ride, but the story behind it. The story of your passion, your perseverance, and your journey to unleash the beast within the lines. Section 9. The anatomy of a foolish fantasy, a hypothetical heist. Let's say, hypothetically, you managed to hotwire the Panigale. You've somehow bypassed the immobilizer, outsmarted the alarm, and even hotwired the ignition. Now what? You're on a stolen bike with no insurance, no registration, and a whole lot of guilt, and probably fear, gnawing at you. One minor accident, one encounter with the law, and your joyride turns into a nightmare. Section 10. Respect the ride, respect the law, respect yourself. The Ducati Panigale V4 is a testament to human ingenuity, a marvel of engineering. Every curve, every component, and every detail of this machine speaks volumes about the dedication and passion of its creators. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a piece of art on two wheels, a symphony of power and precision. It deserves to be admired, respected, and yes, even desired. Enthusiasts gather around it, their eyes gleaming with admiration, their hearts racing with excitement. They know that owning a Panigale V4 is not just about having a mode of transportation, it's about being part of a legacy, a tradition of excellence that spans decades. But that desire should never overshadow our respect for the law, for the safety of others, and for ourselves. Riding a motorcycle, especially one as powerful as the Panigale V4, comes with immense responsibility. It's crucial to remember that the thrill of speed should never compromise the safety of those around us. Adhering to traffic laws is not just a legal obligation, it's a moral one. So the next time you find yourself tempted to hotwire a Panigale V4, remember this. The allure of the ride can be intoxicating, but it's essential to keep our impulses in check. The thrill of the moment can lead to a lifetime of regret if we make the wrong choices. The only thing faster than this bike is the speed at which your life can fall apart if you make the wrong choice. Illegal actions like hotwiring a motorcycle can have severe consequences. Not only do you risk legal repercussions, but you also endanger your life and the lives of others. The rush of adrenaline is fleeting, but the impact of a poor decision can last forever. Walk away and find a legal way to fuel your passion for speed. There are countless ways to experience the thrill of riding without breaking the law. Join a motorcycle club, participate in track days, or simply enjoy a scenic ride through the countryside. Respecting the ride means respecting the law, and ultimately, respecting yourself. By making responsible choices, you ensure that you can continue to enjoy the freedom and exhilaration that comes with riding a Ducati Panigale V4 for years to come. Consider taking a motorcycle safety course to hone your skills and become a more confident rider. These courses teach valuable techniques that can help you handle your bike more effectively and safely. Knowledge is power, and the more you know, the better prepared you'll be to handle any situation on the road. Riding with a group of like-minded enthusiasts can also enhance your experience. There's a unique camaraderie that comes with sharing the road with fellow riders who share your passion. Together, you can explore new routes, discover hidden gems, and create lasting memories. The Ducati Panigale V4 is more than just a motorcycle. It's a symbol of freedom, adventure, and the pursuit of excellence. By respecting the ride, the law, and yourself, you honor the spirit of this incredible machine and ensure that you can continue to enjoy its many wonders for years to come. So the next time you swing your leg over the saddle of a Panigale V4, remember the responsibility that comes with it. Ride with respect, ride with integrity, and ride with pride. Because in the end,